Welcome to Auroraboro, a small town bustling with potential. Are you a gregarious ghoulie getting into government? A naughty necromancer in need of some nasty nightlife? A wayward werewolf wandering the west? Whatever you are, whoever you're looking for, you'll find it down the rural roads of Auroraboro.
And welcome to Outlaws and Old Ones.
Don't let him introduce himself.
Keeper Jorge.
Throw it out.
What gun are you using? What gun is that?
One that like comes out the bottom and you put the other thing in and then you keep shooting it.
Sure.
I never had a gun phase as a kid.
I am Shannon as Remy.
I am Taylor as Conrad Hearty.
I am Brian as Robin Renard.
I am John as the world famous P.T. Sinclair, the buoyant clairvoyant.
Indeed you are.
You really tried, man.
That was so good.
And let me ask
Thank
y'all,
you.
how many of you had gun phases as a child? Is that a normal thing?
No, but like kids who like have a military history phase, they want to learn all about fighter jets.
Yeah, like
and,
kids, like-
Revolutionary War guns and
like-
World War II guns and shit.
I
Yeah,
thought they just
boys.
stuck like that.
Nah, dude, boys who are obsessed with World War II and all the guns.
I thought that was a personality type, though.
No, I thought that was a boy thing. I thought all boys had like a gun thing when they were a kid,
No,
or
my
like
parents are
a
registered
war
Democrats.
thing. I'm gonna
I
go
own
for
a
the funny
samurai
answer,
sword,
which is
so-
no, I did not.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to get right into it?
Just gonna.
No chit
Get
chat
me
today.
into this world.
Immerse me.
He's already
into
in
the
character.
lore.
Can see like the grids of the simulation coming up and everything.
Yeah, I want to crawl up
Yeah.
inside this world.
Everybody put their 3D glasses on.
Didn't we start like 2 episodes ago with
Listen.
Taylor Oh, talking God, it hurt about my crawling back. inside people?
I talk about it a lot.
Why? Why is
Gross.
that?
So,
Oh.
when
No, I
we
don't know.
last left our party, they had just tucked in for the night at 18 Cobra Kai,
Mm-hmm.
which is
18
the
Cobra
house
Kai.
of the first victim of who they are calling the Bananaman.
The Bananaman. Well, I think we were also calling him the Cobra Kai killer. I think that's what we were actually.
Well,
calling
that was his given
I'm
title,
hearing,
and we
I'm hearing
switched
a lot
it
about
to
the Cobra Kai killer.
Oh,
You mean the Bananaman?
Scoop
Oh,
McCutcheon.
he'll peel you. He will.
That's what he does. So Scoop McCutcheon has left this morning to go chase a new scoop, but in her stead, you have a knock at the door. Knock. Yeah,
One knock.
a knock at the
No,
door.
it's
Oh,
P.T. Sinclair puts his finger on his nose.
I look,
it-
I
is-
look at him
is-
confusedly.
Is Zerone here still? Someone fucking else get it. I am still sleeping, he says loudly, very clearly awake.
you do not see any evidence of Zerone except for there's a note that was left on the table where y'all were talking around that says, "Go get him."
Cool. I'm gonna go answer the door. PT, I feel like you've gotten more crotchety this last week, and I'm just not having it. So that's Thank gonna you, happen. Robin, I love you. Okay. All right.
hello there, Miss McSquemmy. How are ya?
Hey, where you been? How you feeling?
Oh, I was always told it's rude to talk about yourself. So how have you been?
Oh.
I am
Okay.
also
Well, we
disappointed.
had quite a night. There was a puke monster that was pretty crazy. And now we're here investigating a serial killer. I'm sure PT filled you in on the phone.
Oh, no, not yet. But I appreciate you not going on because that would have been rude.
I left a very confusing message for the bartender on the phone.
Oh, no, I got some sort of version of that, but I was having one of the spells like the pastor used to have in the town back home. So I wasn't and the most communicative of attitudes.
Understandable. Well,
Did you-
well, basically.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Be honest. Did you kill the bartender?
Did I what now?
Did you kill the bartender? I'm worried.
Oh, no. As far as I know, he's just fine making his money the way that he made it before, peddling his boozes and pouring his drinks.
So basically the hap is there's a serial killer on this street, or Kai, if you will.
On this
And
kind.
On this guy.
they've killed about 6 people so far, one in this very house even. And we're gonna figure out who did it. Who done it?
So you're telling me that we are currently investigating a series of mysterious murders, and we are currently in the first home, which was previous to this was a crime scene after having been a home previously.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And
I
we slept
apologize.
here. We slept here, and I took a shower.
Can I whoop? Did PT, did you tell us about, or John, did PT tell us about his vision? Like, do we know about it? I can't remember.
No.
Okay, cool.
Also,
Why
did
would he?
Conrad drink himself stupid? Is that what?
Yeah, Conrad drank himself stupid.
So Jorge, keeper.
Oh, are we still up?
Yes. I started to go into PT voice, and then I had to come back down.
I
Oh.
did. I heard
Oh,
the voice,
hey.
and I was like, yes.
What? So, did I glean anything about the appearance of the person from my vision? I know they were a robed person, like they were wearing the same robe as the people in the like psychics meeting that I had gone
Yes.
to. But that's all I know. But like, did I see anything else about them, or did I?
You saw
notice
enough
anything?
of their face, like as it's. Think probably like classic cartoon. Like there's like the shadow that covers the top half, but like you
Can
can
I see like golden eyes through the shadow in front of their face?
Yes, you see
Nice.
eyes. You saw two snake eyes hidden in the shadows, but they
Okay.
were not. But they were not goat eyes. I will say.
Okay, so they weren't
Oh.
weird goat eyes, but I did take note of the fact that
actually narrows
they
it down.
delivered the line in a very snaky way
Yes.
with elongated S sounds.
Yes.
Got it.
Sneaky
That's-
snake.
that's- I definitely
I
should do
sense
it.
the psychic.
I gotta do it with the lisp now.
I
That's the
sense
way
the
to do it.
Yeah,
psychic.
no, you're
I
stuck in
think you
that.
should do it with the voice that Brian's using.
There's a
Okay.
couple of psychics around.
Oh, I sense a psychic or two.
I do declare there's a psychic around.
I'm gonna have to retire one of you for voices at some point.
First I strolled over there, and then I strolled over there.
Did somebody send for a satchel of psychics?
All right,
What?
Okay, so
my friends, I've seen,
Just all of us doing.
I have seen. Would you like to
Have
know
you?
what I've seen?
yeah, did you
If
have
would
one
be
of those
so kind.
Yes.
one of those vision thingies?
I had one of my spells.
Now, is it the future you can see?
No, the past, really, I think. I don't really know, to be perfectly honest with you.
Aw, that's so Raven. The ambiguity between past and present, like Edgar Allan
Yes.
Poe's poem, The Raven.
I don't consider myself Raven so much as I consider myself Craven.
Ah,
I saw a vision of the murder scene, and I saw some stuff that I'm now realizing I can't really talk to you about.
What?
Wait, what do you mean?
What are you talking about?
What does that mean?
Are you the killer?
No.
Yeah, I
no.
believe that.
What? Why can't you talk?
I
about
have an
something?
alibi. I've been with you all the whole time.
He's been with us before we
sounds
even
right.
realized there was a Cobra Kai killer.
But then
so-
what did you see? What's going on?
I saw
I've been
You
with
saw
him
the
entire
murderer?
time.
I saw a very I did see the murderer, but they were veiled. So and I
Like
don't
are we talking like through a mirror darkly, like Saint Peter? Are we talking like a bride, or are we talking about something more sinister between the two of those two options?
I don't I don't
How was their
know.
face covered?
Pretty sinister, I would say. They were wearing a robe. Just a robe.
Are we talking now like the
plain
sort
robe, or like what did it look like?
of that one happens after a quick like a quick dipping into the bathtub, or a robe more in the style of like a monk?
I'm uncomfortable. Is what
Okay,
I'll
so
say.
it sounds like a bathrobe.
I think,
It's PT. You never can tell what will make him uncomfortable.
based on what I have seen, we're looking for a snake person. I could probably say that. I think that's cool.
Like a shifty guy, like a
So are we
No,
looking for a
like-
shyster?
No, I think like a literal snake person.
Tomahawk and Garbanzo show up.
God damn it.
Hey, why? What you keep mentioning? You can't talk about something. What can't you talk about?
Well, that's rather
Okay,
impolite to ask. That's
yeah.
an invasion of privacy.
I
How
was
would
gonna
burn
say
your bones?
real cool interjection there.
Do you guys have
Like,
anything
hey,
useful
you're,
to say?
You're clearly
Like,
uncomfortable talking about a thing. Why don't you talk about it?
hey Garbanzo and or Tomahawk.
It's
Have you
Tomahawk
guys?
right now.
If you guys, hey Tomahawk right now. Have you guys ever seen or heard of like snake people around here?
There are what do they call 'em? We've heard stories about reptilians.
Okay.
They're full. They
Table.
like
So
lizard?
nervous about where this is going.
full. They're full blown reptile people, man, and they control the government. And every
Oh.
famous person you know is definitely a reptilian. I bet PT Sinclair is one. He's kind of famous.
Whoa! Sorry,
saying.
headcanon PT Sinclair is Jewish, and I thought that's where this was gonna go.
Wait, you think P.T. Sinclair is Jewish?
Yeah, I have no idea why
And
I
what
think
do
that,
they
but
have
I
to do
do.
with reptilians?
I don't know. It's all New World Order shit. I don't know where you're going with it. That's why I was nervous.
oh.
Hey thanks Tomahawk. I'm sure that totally is real and is founded.
Garbanzo's
For the
like,
record,
hey, Garbanzo.
I don't know that I've ever talked about this to any of you, but I'm not particularly religious.
Oh,
Just
You
as a
don't
non
say.
sequitur.
Yes.
it's
Neither
funny
are the
that you
reptilians.
mentioned that because I did not believe
Neither
that at
the
first.
reptilians.
Oh,
Seymour
They don't believe in
Barks.
anything except power.
Oh,
herpetological
hey.
atheism.
Hey, there's this little dog here. I forgot about this guy.
Hey.
Where'd you guys find this guy?
Just
On-
on the
literally
just
on
on
the
the
street.
road. Does
Like,
someone want to feed him? I don't
I'm-
know that we fed him.
I'm gonna go look in the fridge or in the like if there's any food here left.
The,
Is-
the
is
now
he-
emaciated Seymour does follow
Oh God!
Robin Renard
Well,
into
okay,
By
so
the way, one
while
shot
we
He
are-
is
been like
he is
fending
fine.
for himself at all.
One shot is he is fine. Cut to PT Sinclair saying that. Cut back. He is actually just bones. Like he is just.
yes and
The saddest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, okay. So, like, I want to understand a little bit more about the murders that we happen to be investigating at the present moment.
We don't
Would
know
someone
much.
kindly elucidate the situation to
So-
me, who is
There's
in the dark?
there's blood. I mean, you can see the stains. There's blood stains, and then
Oh, now that you mention it, I do see the blood.
yes,
Beforehand, I had
Sorry.
not mentioned it before you.
we
had
were all
before I had
totally
seen it.
comfortable sleeping in this house
Uh,
in its current state.
so that
There was blood, and then also the peel of a human,
Well-
i.e., just the skin of a human, and no human fruit, as we call it.
Oh,
To-
like
to
a
clar-
horrifying banana.
to clarify for Conrad Hearty, there is not like a giant splatter of blood in. I know it's blood spatter
Neither is
analyst,
fine. Actually,
but
weird because you
sometimes
can have a
it's splatter,
smattering
right?
of blood,
Yeah.
a splatter of blood, but it makes a spatter when it like.
Yeah, so I'm not talking about a spat. I'm talking like when something splatters on the ground. You know, I'm saying there's not a splatter specifically. There is.
Talking about a.
They can point out to you where there's like the dark stain of where the blood was on the ground, but you do not have
Yeah.
the peel of
The
skin
fresh
nor
blood of
the
it, yeah.
full pool of blood.
Oh,
So,
the peel's gone?
so
Yeah, you don't have the peel.
Yes.
Oh, I thought we had the peel.
basically,
No, you saw the peel in your vision.
we came up with a pretty cool nickname for this guy, which is Bananaman, and it's because
Well, that
he
is a rather cool nickname.
right they peel people like bananas
Properly.
and they only leave the husk.
The
So
I
three
believe
pretty-
we call in this
the
universe,
peel.
by the way, are male, female, and snake.
We've definitely had.
That
cool
does
people.
make it easier.
Definitely had.
Okay, so so this is the
Yep,
first
keep going.
victim, and we know that there are 6 victims, or did I mishear that?
No,
are
that
6
is
victims.
correct.
All of the murders happened on this street, and we have all the addresses for the other murder sites.
That's why they were
How many
the-
houses are on this street? Because perhaps if there are 7 houses,
We know of
we might have
addresses
found our guy.
ranging from 3 Cobra Kai to 69 Cobra Kai.
Nice.
Nice.
So it's a very
Nice.
long street.
And,
Apparently
and
all on one side.
Three victims were found in one of the houses. There
3
was
victims were
three,
found
three
on-
people were
Three
killed.
victims
and
were
found in
Cobra
3.
Kai.
You have the notes, right? Do you
Yeah.
mind going through them?
Yeah. So 18 Cobra Kai, where we are right now, 1 person was killed, which is Harold Barkles.
Harold Barkles. Yeah.
3 Cobra Kai was a husband, a wife, and somebody else. I didn't catch it at the time. 69 Cobra Kai, 1 person
Nice.
was murdered, and 37 Cobra Kai, 1 person was murdered. I don't know how many people are on the street. That was not mentioned.
No, it wouldn't have been.
These
So-
numbers all have one thing in common, and perhaps this is the clue. And the thing that all these numbers have in common is that none of them have the number 2 in it. So I think what we need to do is look in house number 2.
Let's
mean-
look.
None of them have 4 in them.
Let's look.
We should
Or
also
5.
then check house number 4.
Okay,
and
let's
also
check
house
both
5.
houses that are catty cornered to the one house that had 3 murders in
Yeah,
it.
like
Perhaps that is a better idea. I'm sorry, I'm a poet, not a mathematician.
I think that there are people that I might be able to find out some stuff by myself for reasons that
Really?
I cannot disclose.
why?
Interesting.
What? Hey, Robert? What's mind your goddamn business, huh?
Hey, Tomahawk here. Yeah, why?
Hey, Tommy?
Garbanzo
Thomas?
here also would like to know why.
Go-
Gabriel?
Okay, so
I swan to John.
I'm comfortable looking for physical clues. You know, I can go or talking to some neighbors, maybe seeing if people saw anything. It's daytime now. We can do that. That's
So-
a normal thing.
The last time before I had a unfortunate pastor-like spell for the last 24 or plus more hours, I did take a new suit from the old motel so that I would be able to change into it and look a little less conspicuous and bloodied. So
Excellent.
I'm going to change into that suit now, and I'll join you, Remy.
That's great. You two go do that, and PT and I will go deal with his other source.
Did
Well-
Robin Renard feed Seymour?
I went over into the kitchen to see if there was food.
There is human food.
Dog. Can you eat
I will.
anything?
Dog eat human food.
Yeah, I'll just.
Dog food?
I'll give
Human
him
food
some-
good for dog.
Yeah, if there's any meat, I'll do that, and if not, I'll give him some bread.
Cool. Do you just like toss some meat down on the ground, or what do you? In which way do you feed him? I'm trying to.
I don't know.
Paint
Through
us
his
a
mouth,
picture.
dude. What do you want?
Paint
I'll-
us a picture.
You gotta help me paint a picture here.
I'll throw the stovetop on, and I'll toss a pan. I'll put a pan on, and I'll make.
He can
I'll
eat
cut-
the meat raw. He's
I'll
a
cook
dog.
The meat, I'll cook the
Make
meat
some fried
rare.
bologna for the
I'll
dog.
cook the meat
don't have to
like
cook
rare.
Uh-huh.
I'll cook the meat rare so that I can share in the meal with the dog.
Mm.
I cut off a little piece and I hand it to him, and I have one myself, and I'm like, it's good, it's good. I mean, split like a steak or whatever.
That's pretty
He's
cute.
been patiently waiting for you to finish cooking the meal, and when you go to hand him a piece, he like very aggressively like snatches it out of your hand and like whips his head around and is like growling very aggressively and then chomps it all
Corey,
down.
would you do those noises for us? I'm not quite understanding.
Yeah, can you hit me with that soundbite?
Clip.
I don't. I guess you reach the out with the piece of meat, and I don't know if you can hear the, like the.
Ah.
She heard it like the
Yeah.
the chomp real fast like.
That's pretty good.
I feel like I broke my teeth when I did that.
Yeah.
And-
So he's like whipping the piece of meat around, and then he
Oh,
shoves it down real fast, right?
okay.
So as to break its neck if it was alive.
All right, so we should
Good.
feed the dog more often, I guess.
Like any time. Yes.
I would say perhaps once a day at least.
Is there like some bread or something in the kitchen that I can take?
Bread or what?
I'm gonna go into the kitchen and like open some drawers and look for like bread or crackers or more meat or some shit that I can bring to feed the dog later.
I'm gonna go to 3 Cobra Kai.
The PT Sinclair starts leaving.
I am going to wait for Remy McSquemmy as she prepares herself a little Lunchable. It's now my portmanteau of lunch and
everybody else forgot about this dog.
So Robin Renard found the meat in the freezer, which is still good. All of the bread has gone moldy.
Word.
You said crackers are there's some crackers in the pantry.
Cool. I'm gonna just put some crackers in my bag. Pocket? In my pocket.
Come in handy.
Anybody looting anything else?
No.
Are there any
health
family
potions?
I look for any potions or magic items. And
there is a
maybe a cloak.
How many hit points do you get for sleeping?
Oh yeah.
2.
That'd be cool.
You get 2.
Just 2.
Is it 2?
all your
Yeah.
Hooray!
It's
wanna
plus
die.
3 with medicine.
Mm.
You do find
but damn
whoever was
it.
looking for family portraits. The only picture you find of people is what is like it's a boy in like a child's clothing, but he's too big for them, and he's just standing there, and it's like old timey photos, So it's his parents with just one arm, one hand each on his shoulders, and they're all just like looking straight at the camera, very somber.
It's
What an unfortunate
Barkles.
looking child.
The Barkles family.
Yeah, says the Barkles on the frame.
I would like to take my crackers and go outside and investigate like the outside of the house, the windows and the front door to see if there's any signs of forced entry.
You roll spot hidden.
What are you looking for there, Remy? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
PT Sinclair is arriving at 3 Cobra Kai.
Robin came with me as well.
Yes.
And Robin.
Just as a heads up, I just got a text from my girlfriend that Vin Diesel's real name is Mark. So just do with that what you will.
What? Mark
Why
is
did you
neither
make
Vin
it-
nor Diesel.
I don't know.
Wait, are you, okay, like I would have taken that his last name wasn't Diesel, but like, why did he go? Like, why did he opt for
How did he
Bin?
pick
Because
Vin?
Mark Diesel sounds like he's about to star in a movie he's going to be ashamed of the second it's done.
You know what the
I
name?
mean, that or take a shit on someone's chest. Let's be honest here.
Real-
Mark Diesel.
not to derail the whole episode. I
Why start now?
I would like to also check for signs of a break-in on the outside of
At
the
3
house.
Cobra.
Of
I would like
3
some
Cobra
proof
Kai?
that Vin Diesel's
3
real name
Cobra
is
Kai.
Mark.
We all want a lot of things. Then you also roll spot hidden.
I
Back to
succeeded.
Oh God, why is my spot?
Conrad, I'm just trying to look around here and see if I can find any sign of forced entry, so we can figure out if this person had a way into the building.
Oh, then let me take a look-see here.
Oh, I can't see the roll. Sorry.
Okay, sorry, I succeeded, but Conrad
also
also
succeeded.
succeeded. Because he also
You both.
he also decided to look.
There's a lot of information happening about 18 Cobra Kai.
Yeah. So you,
Not much about 3 Cobra Kai.
when you're looking around, you don't see any like shattered windows. Like the back door looks fine and everything, but when you further inspect the front door, it's clear that like it's like the wood that would hold the door in, like there's like splinters in the wood, and somebody's come in and like nailed pieces of wood to like keep it more together.
Like splintered, as if somebody like
Bashed open.
okay.
Okay, so there was a forced entry.
Indeed. Okay, so it looks like this person probably didn't know Harold Barkles. So let's why don't we talk to the neighbor across the street and see if we can find anything out. And
I believe that would be a wise suggestion, Miss
Are you
McSquemmy. Let
going
us go hence.
to 19 or 17 Cobra Kai.
It's important.
Across the
17.
street would be 18 Cobra. Oh, 7. Shit. Nope. Okay.
Ah!
never mind.
They're both across the street, but we'll go to 17.
Okay, well, just fuck me like a dog in the circus. Let's just go right on over.
What circus?
Not mine. Not my circus. Never did that.
It gets lonely on the road.
No, there's people.
I don't know why Conrad is saying all this. Yeah, these are not Conrad style jokes.
Other people.
You can assume
Robin
that
and PT have both lived on the road, and I don't think either of them have done anything like that.
Never thought about doing that.
I'm good if when
The road between Tucson and Albuquerque is long and lonely.
when players comment outside of scenes that they are in, assume that it is the person who they are commenting to imagining their voices in his head because he's been spending so much time with them.
Like one of the in the TV show when it's like the head, like the translucent head that like appears.
I was thinking more about like human beings when they just like think about what somebody else would say, but no, now in show it is
TV show.
It is like the
Just
pan
imagine,
up
like-
and the
Like a dog in a circus. Like a dog in the circus.
Yeah, so we're gonna head over to 17 Cobra Kai.
Okay, 17 Cobra Kai back at
I am going to head over to 19.
17 and
Good
19 Cobra Kai splitting up, super easy, chill,
Splitting
awesome.
up the split.
Super good all the time.
3 Cobra Kai.
So,
You rolled spot hidden. Did anybody succeed?
Oh, I didn't roll. Let me roll.
Robin didn't roll.
PT Sinclair finds nothing.
I also failed.
Should I use luck? I should probably use luck. It's only 9 luck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use luck.
Okay.
That puts me at 32 luck remaining. I succeed at my spot hidden roll.
Oh.
You were just about to give up the search to find anything unsuccessful.
I
But, like,
was.
right as you were walking away from checking the front door for the last time, your hand like caught a splinter,
Ow.
and it causes you to look in further at that spot, and you can see that the wood. You're still on the outside, but you can see that the wood is not like all uniform. Like bits of it are splintering off.
Like it was like kicked in?
Yeah.
Cool. I kick it in.
No.
Oh?
There's you see like the it kicks in very easily, and you see like the planks of wood that other people had
Wow.
nailed in to try to fix any of it like fall to the ground. But you kick it.
How kick ass does it look though?
It's pretty good because it like PT Sinclair wears pretty cool clothing and the top hat, so he like kicks it wide open, and it's probably the cameras from the inside. And you see the doors swing open, and there's like the daylight coming in. It's just PT Sinclair in his ridiculous outfit standing there, being old as shit.
You see my tails flipping in the wind.
You try to be ridiculous, but some of you does look cool just from having been alive since cowboy times fighting monsters. You know, you have a rugged look to you.
Nice.
And then the as you kick it open, and then the doors doing like the back. You know, like
Yep.
these are all squeaky doors. Every door in this town
Every
squeaks.
door is.
Yeah.
Every
Every
door
door
to
in
Auroraboro.
Auroraboro squeaks.
Every door and the borrow.
Back at let's go with 17 Cobra Kai.
I walk up to the door and I knock on the door.
Nope, I'm 17. Nope, you're 19.
No,
Damn
I'm
it.
17.
Fuck me. Sorry. Fuck it.
Fuck me. Like a dog in the circus.
Like a dog in the circus.
So
Fuck
confident. I knock on the
You
door.
hate to hear it. You hate to
I
hear
hate to hear it. It sucks. Everything about it.
it.
There is no answer.
Okay. Hello. I'm just inquiring about the murder across the street. Just trying to find out who did it so I can keep all y'all safe.
There's like a slow camera pan inside the house as you're speaking to like just empty
Oh.
nothing.
Cool. I'm gonna jiggle. I'm gonna try the doorknob.
It is locked.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna
Good for them.
I'm
Smart.
gonna go to I'm gonna go to another place, and that place is 37 Cobra Kai.
Going 37 Cobra Kai.
Yep.
Over
Yeah, I
at
took the shortest walk.
19 Cobra Kai.
Oh, knock, knock, knock here.
He says while also knocking.
Somebody give me a name.
Jessica.
Beelzebub.
Nice.
Jessica Beelzebub. Jessica Beelzebub.
Beelzebub. So now, if you could, Jorge, if you do your best Jessica
Imagine
Biel
that's how that
impression.
sounds.
I'm
That's
gonna
not
lose it.
Beals.
like.
Like,
You know how to spell
like-
Jessica Biel?
yeah, like Beals. Like
And
Jessica
then
Biel
Z-
and then Zubub.
Bub.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Z-E Bub.
I don't know
Okay.
anything about Jessica
What,
Biel.
what about Jessica Beelzebub
She answers the door
of 19?
and is like, "Hello, I am Jessica Beelzebub."
Oh, hello there.
The door this way.
That's how I answer the door. Hey.
Hello. Welcome to my abode. My name is first name and last name. And you are. Oh no, I'll
My
sign.
name's
That's
Robin
that's
Renard.
fine.
Here's my social security number.
Next
Just
time I fucking get Domino's. Hello. Yes, you have reached the appropriate address.
I am
I shall
excited.
sign for that. Thank you very much.
I'm excited to live here. Are you excited to be here? Are you a visitor?
Oh, these are very strange questions.
Would you
but I
like
have a
welcome
couple
into
of
my
strange
home?
questions of my
That's a
own.
good
Would you
Hype.
like? Well,
I am. My name is Jessica, and I'm a hype gal.
Oh, that's excellent. That is a new vocabulary word for me because I do not know what hype means in the 1930s.
I'm a trendsetter.
My name is Conrad Hearty here. I am investigating with a local newspaper outlet. Perhaps you have seen my associate Scoop McCutcheon.
Can I see your press badge?
Unfortunately, because this is not a public venue, I didn't happen to bring it. But I do have here a piece of paper and a pen.
Oh, is there a
which I
new?
hope will-
Are you starting a new newspaper?
Oh no. I write for the California Reporter.
Because I love double word things. If you were a new newspaper, I'd like that.
Certainly. You know, I've been meaning to break out lately.
Give
I've
you
always wanted to
permission
have
to
the
do
crazy
anything.
column and the new news and the housing hullabaloo and all the sort of alliterative sections that a reasonable regional newspaper would have.
Did I say alliterations? Because I meant double word.
the word twice.
I want to, it's
And-
very specifically the word twice.
New
fact-
newspaper.
To tell a personal secret, my middle name is Harold, and I wanted to use it as the Herald, which would be the name of
Oh,
this
I
newspaper.
love that.
I thought you may.
Sometimes I'd like to tell people I'm just, but I actually make it sound like I'm saying just, but I'm really saying just. So it's just.
You know, Conrad laughs. Oh, what a wit. What a wit indeed. Would you mind if I happen to ask you a few questions about a little bit of unpleasantness that happened here just a little while ago?
Let's cut to 3 Cobra Kai.
The door is open. We're standing in the threshold now.
Waiting for the camera to pan up.
Yeah. It's
The camera pans up to both of you standing in the threshold of the door. That is now
I'm
open.
waiting for the cut to the living
I'm
room
gonna-
or whatever we're
no,
standing
I'm
in.
gonna behind the back. I'm going to close the door behind us so that we're inside without any light.
You're inside the house now. There's no light entering. Because the windows are
You'll-
all boarded up.
Oh,
Interesting.
we didn't
Okay.
notice that when we were looking at spot.
We don't backtrack here. We just keep moving forward.
We keep
The
moving
way is
forward.
through, boys. The only way is
We're
through.
sharks. We can't stand still.
I'm going to feel
I'm like a
on
cow
the
on the
wall.
top of the stairs.
I'm going to feel on the wall for a switch.
You find nothing.
I would like to look around to see the crime scene.
In
I
that
wanna-
case, I'm going to open the door again.
PT Sinclair had just started looking around, but noticed he couldn't see anything because it's pitch black from the absolute lack of light entering the house. Robin Renard
Didn't
opens
realize
the
this
door.
was a light puzzle.
Yeah, it's a fucking Zelda dungeon.
Yes, you open the door and light.
Gotta move the beam.
Fills
to
the room
beam
again.
to reflect.
Do I see any blood stains or anything interesting?
From
I wanna
the
look around
light
for
of the door
crimes.
right in the foyer. There's not a
yeah.
foyer because we agreed that this is not a Luigi's Mansion type street. These are normal,
These are
small
normal houses.
suburban homes. So, no, still you see a hallway and a staircase.
I look
I-
on the wall for any switches. If any
Remind me, which one is 3 Cobra Kai as far
That's
as
the triple.
That's the
homicide.
triple-
That's the
that's the
triple
triple
murder.
murder.
Husband, wife, and
Okay, what were you looking for, Robin?
Light switches.
You find
Can't-
none.
Oh
You can't
my God.
see any within the range of the light that's entering through the front door.
Okay. I am going to.
Gotta have a flashlight,
I'm
right?
gonna look through my inventory real quick. I do not have one on hand.
Both of you consider whether you have any light sources. Over
There's
to
no way that I do.
17 Cobra Kai.
I'm
I
actually
have
at
some bars of
37
soap.
now.
37.
You moved over to 37 is what I meant, of course.
Yeah, which is the site of one of the murders. Is there? I'm looking around to see if there's anybody like outside at the neighbor's house or like around
Windows
this
reported
house.
There's a person jogging.
Hey, you! You look friendly.
They are on the sidewalk and they stop in place and they're still jogging,
Doing the
but they're not
arms?
just like jogging in place. They're still doing the same motions, but they're just like staying in place, and it looks
shit.
very bizarre. And they like slowly turn
Oh, like a
over. at you.
Skyrim graphic?
Yeah, exactly, like a video game character. Like,
Hey there. What does this person look like?
Hello.
they're wearing the full jogging tracksuit.
Okay, are they a man, a woman, old, young?
They're
Paint me a picture.
a woman with curly brown hair and thick square glasses.
Hello, miss. Do you live in the neighborhood?
She keeps staring at you.
Her name is Hermione.
You're across the lawn from her. She's on the
Okay,
sidewalk.
I'm gonna walk to her.
As you start approaching her, she starts running down the street very quickly.
Oh, ma'am. Oh, okay. This neighborhood is
She's out
very
of view.
strange. All
You
right.
watch her
This is
run
the weirdest
down
Kai I've ever been
the
on.
curving of the back and forth of the Kai.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Pink
I'm gonna
guy.
go open the front door. I'm gonna go try the front door of 37 Cobra Kai.
It's locked.
I'm going to locksmith it. I mean, I'm gonna pull a bobby pin
I'm going to replace the lock and provide new keys to
and
the
charge an
homeowners.
I'm gonna
exorbitant
put a thing
fee.
in and blow it up and space the door
And
out
then
just
use
a
the
little
air and
bit,
push it
and then
out.
check your insurance.
Okay. I'm gonna do the like pull a bobby pin out of my hair and then
Classic.
like a and then bend them and go to work.
Okay, so roll
And
lockpick and we'll
did-
go over to 19.
Nice.
Cobra Kai.
Didn't work.
So as I was saying before, we both took a quick pause there.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
wanted
me
to
again.
ask you about a little unpleasantness that happened here. So currently in my new newspaper, if this is a juicy enough story, it may actually be the thing that launches my new newspaper, the Herald. I'm curious about the events that transpired at 18, that house over there, Cobra Kai.
Oh, so you are going to call it the Herald.
Yes, I am.
And your name is Harold?
My middle name is Harold. My first name is Conrad.
Is that on your ID? Can I see that?
Absolutely. Here's my identification as Conrad Hearty.
Oh, but your middle name's not on there. That's a
Oh no, you
shame.
can see it. I'm sorry, it's a Michigan license. The middle name is actually put a little bit off to the left there.
Minigan.
You can clearly see that forever and for all time, my middle name is
My
Harold.
middle name is and always
Oh.
has been Harold.
Will you look at that? That's so cool. And now I know a fun fact about Minnesota licenses in this world forever.
Or Michigan.
It's Michigan, but I can
license
understand
Michigan.
how we got the two confused,
Mississota,
seeing that we are in
yeah.
either Colorado or California.
I always miles away. That's just how I am.
No matter where
Jessica
we are, miles away.
Beelzebub. Miles away.
Sometimes that's how life is. There are two footprints in the sand, and then that third set of footprints is miles away.
If only we had a friend named Miles, right?
Indeed. So as we were asking about a couple of events that happened, do you have any information about the gruesome murders that took place there?
Across the street? With
Indeed.
with Harold? Right? Was
At 18 there.
Harold
Oh,
Barkles.
that's so
fuck,
weird.
Was it also
Both
Harold?
of your
No wonder.
names are Harold.
Oh, it's a funny coincidence, and in fact, it now makes me think just about how similar me and Mr. Barkles may have been.
He could have worked for the Herald's Herald, and then he'd be Harold's Herald at the Herald.
I don't wish to belabor the point here, but you can see how I might not want to dwell on this, seeing that it implies my own mortality. So could we please get a couple of details about this murder?
Well, I don't know much about the murder. I know about the man. Would you like to hear more about Harold?
More than
Harold?
I'd like to skip.
May I call you Harold?
Indeed, you may.
Please come in. I'll make a pot of tea.
Okay.
Let's cut over to 3 Cobra Kai.
Okay.
The light
so
puzzle.
I am going to.
I Shrek style pull out the wax from my ear and then light it like a candle.
Is there a garage on this place?
No. None of these are all small homes, and you notice that none of them have garages.
In the backyard, is there some sort of shed situation, or
Yes, there's like a small dilapidated shed.
okay? I'm gonna go into that, and I'm gonna look for a crowbar.
Is this shed outside of
Yes,
okay
outside of the house.
3?
Yes,
Where they
3.
are?
Yes.
3. Okay.
What's where's the nearest doorway? I'm just gonna go through the first fucking doorway that I find.
You are back in through the front door of the house. You're in the small pool of light that the front door created.
Right. And
Oh,
we're
you
in a
mean
hallway, right?
within the house? You want to
He's
go?
gonna
Yeah.
go
first.
into the house.
Yeah, I want to just go into whatever room is first.
Yep. You have the choice of going down the hall or up the stairs.
Up the stairs.
You go up the stairs and enter in through the first door. Outside, you see that the shed has a padlock on it. Robin.
I'm going to.
At the door that you just walked into, PT Sinclair. You're now in a you can feel that you entered a room, but it is pitch black up there. Robin Renard.
Is it a fresh lock or is it also a little dilapidated?
It is a fresh lock.
Oh, well, I'm still gonna try it then. I'm gonna take out the shotgun that I have, and I'm going to use the butt of it to try and break the lock. No.
Roll fucking I guess brawl and PT Sinclair in the
Damn.
room.
He failed by
I-
3. He's very
Failed by
close.
3.
I pull out a lighter that I
Do you
probably have because it's the 30s.
We did agree that everybody has lighters.
Everybody has lighters, yes.
Yes.
I light
Yeah,
the
it's the
lighter.
30s. Everyone smokes.
I light the lighter to see anything.
Like
You see
Dr.
the-
Faustus. He
You
lights
see
the
the
lights.
scary monster
Gertrude Stein.
behind me at the end of the trailer so that it can go
Yeah,
black.
you light the lighter and there's a small like bubble of light around you. Think about like straight up video game like you get
Like in the
small-
Slenderman game.
Yeah, you
Like
get
in the Slenderman game.
you get this small
Yes.
sphere of light
Yeah.
around you, and then just right outside that, complete darkness. There's no gradient to
Utter
it whatsoever.
darkness.
All you
Is
can
there
see is that you're
something-
in the doorway.
Is there something crazy about this light? Like, you'd have to board this place up really well for it to be pitch black
Yes.
at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Sorry, that is something I need to be clear about. Does not feel like supernatural lighting
Cool.
to you. It's
It's just
it's-
very dark.
the same way that we just do random stuff here and we care more about the way it feels than physics. That's
I'm
how it is.
just-
So it does not freak you out at all that's how light works in here.
Cool.
I will let you know when something supernaturally happened.
I'm just gonna examine the room as best just like a foot at a time, I guess. Like, check windows, check like rugs for
Yeah.
stains. Like,
You're going
Whatever.
around the room and you're seeing there's like cowboy wallpaper all over the place, and it's like a blue wallpaper, and there's like
Yeehaw.
there's like a train set on the ground, and the closet is little car door handles, and you get to the crib, and it is just a big old thick pool of blood still
Ooh.
in the crib.
like fresh?
no,
Fresher
like
than 18?
gross and old.
Cool.
Like it's not like a lot of it is like dried, but it is still like wet from. It's not.
Sorry, did you say it was from a crib?
Yeah, it's inside of the crib.
Horrible. This is
Over-
horrible.
Back
Thanks,
at
man.
37
What a romp.
Cobra Kai.
Okay,
Child
so
murder.
I was just I just failed to open the door, so I'm gonna go around to any windows and do like to peek inside the windows, you know?
Yep.
What
Do
do
we
I?
have a name for the person? Did we do names for everybody?
No, you only did Harold Barkle's name.
Cool. That helps. So you're at
Jessica Beelzebub.
Well, but that's someone who lives nearby. It's not a
Yeah, we don't have any other of the victims' names.
correct.
okay. So you're at 37. You're looking in the windows.
Yeah.
You see that everything it's all dark in there. It's kind of hard to see like too far into the house. Things are in kind of a disarray. There's like chairs and shit knocked over.
Okay, I want to do the like. I'm a mechanic. I'm assuming I would have like a couple bandanas on me to like wipe oils and things, you know.
Yeah, grease.
So I'm gonna take one, wrap it around my hand, and punch through the window so that I can unlock it and
Nice.
open it.
Sick.
Yeah, I think you can. No, roll brawl.
Okay. Sure. Happily. Blam! Success.
Jesus.
Okay. Yeah, you smash right through the window. Absolutely no problem in the world.
Okay. I'm gonna unlock it, and then I'm gonna attempt to shove myself in the window. I'm assuming it's like
So,
a
when you-
regular sized window.
When you say try, it's a normal size window. When you say try to shove yourself in, do you mean you're gonna carefully?
I'm gonna carefully climb through the window. I have like a leather jacket and jeans on, so I'm assuming that I won't get too fucked up by glass. But
in the future, whenever
Yeah,
y'all
when I
describe
say
an action,
recklessly shove, I mean carefully slip through.
yes, describe actions as intended.
I'll do.
'Cause
Okay,
I'm happy to go through.
I'm
I would
gonna-
love for you to try to just dodge roll in through the window.
I will describe it. I will paint you a picture. So I'm gonna smash through the window with my bandana wrapped hand. I'm gonna unlock it, open the window, and I'm gonna brush all the glass out of the way, and then I'm gonna do like the you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
One limb at a time, and you
Mhm.
gotta. Yeah, no, I got you.
Naked
Back
and
my
on
head
Kai's
in there,
too.
yeah.
We've all forgotten our keys and had to break into our own homes before.
Yeah, fair enough. Actually, you're inside the house now.
Okay.
Let's go over to 8 to 19 Cobra Kai, where you've just sat down on a plastic covered couch
Poof. All I ever think of is puffs.
and
A puff.
Beelzebub comes out with a teapot, like a tea set with the pot in the middle and the cups on the outside.
Oh, thank you. I'll take it with lemon and milk, please.
Horrible.
Oh,
You're a
okay,
demon.
one moment, please. And she puts down the tea set, a little annoyed.
Sorry, she brought in a tea set and didn't bring milk or lemons.
And she goes out to the kitchen. And
You didn't bring out milk that was pre-mixed with lemon juice.
You know, where it gets all hard and ricotta-y.
comes back with like a little jar of honey and like a good old fashioned milk bottle.
Oh, I thank you so much, and I just take the honey, and I only put that in my tea.
Is there a milkman?
Oh, so you're not gonna use the
No, I'm so sorry, my dear. You know, as the wind changes, so do my tastes.
No,
However,
totally.
what never changes is my desire for the truth.
I
And
know.
so I need
completely
to
understand.
ask you about Harold Barkles.
Harold
Please tell
Barkles,
me
yeah.
everything that you know, and I'll write down everything that you say because your words, much like your face, deserve to be preserved on some form of
In
paper.
March.
Oh, thank you.
Paint me like one of your friends.
Yeah. So Harold was, I would say, a lonely man, and it's just like you said, milk and honey. You said both honey and milk, and so I went.
No,
got
I
the milk
actually said lemon and milk, but I
Lemon
won't
and
hold
milk.
it against you. My job is the one to listen.
Wait, so you
to
took
leave.
the thing that you didn't even ask for.
Yep.
You
And
asked
then he
for
took the
lemon
honey.
milk and
You
you were
took the
offered honey and
one
milk, and you
additive
only
you
took
didn't
the
ask.
honey.
Did my brain
as the wind changes.
was I so unwilling to accept lemon and milk that I changed it to more tea-like substances?
Yes,
That's very
that's
funny.
exactly what happened.
Yes, you did. Yes,
like-
you did.
I love.
Okay,
Oh no, go ahead.
and that's you know what? We both made mistakes. Never mind. I'll drop it. So Harold,
Oh, no, I rolled with everything.
Call it a draw.
We're good.
no, it makes sense. She missed. She brought out honey instead of lemon. Yeah. No, he was a lonely man. I think he He came alone, and I guess he left alone. Never
Aw.
saw him have any friends over. I think he went to work somewhere. Sometime in the morning, came back 9 to 5 kind of situation.
Oh God.
Just like
Okay,
everybody,
well,
right?
that's like
Oh,
everyone
it's a
in
terrible-
this town. They went to work somewhere.
Oh,
I
that
don't really
sounds-
know.
That sounds like a terrible existence to be alone,
Oh,
just like that all
I don't
the
know.
time.
I'm alone, and I feel great.
Oh, well, that's excellent.
That's why they call me Jessica Beelzebub.
Is that why?
isn't that because it's your name?
Also, it's my name.
They call me it
You don't
because I
say.
type it
Okay.
out.
I might have been missing. It was a little joke. I'm sorry. They do call it me because it's my name, but also I'm
When,
happy when people say
Mr.
that, and I like
When
that.
Mr. Barkles was alone so often, did you ever happen to hear any sort of strange going-ons within the house, perhaps by himself?
I would say that the night of his murder, it sounded uncharacteristically loud inside the house.
Can you describe what sort of loud?
Yeah, there was it was like the door smashing open, and then there was a bunch of yelling and everyone and like screaming and like rummaging around in there, and I feel like maybe he was knocking stuff over.
So you would not describe this as a peaceful or a welcome sort of guest.
I would say not peaceful. People welcome all sorts of things. I welcomed you into my home, and I don't even know you.
Well, that is true. For the time being, you and I do not know each other.
You could
Miss
kill me
Bialsa.
right now. I would have
That
to
is
put
a
up
very
quite
strange
fight.
thing to say. That is an incredibly perverse thing to say. And so I think I will take my leave because my partner who is with me at 17, the house next door, will probably be wondering where I am right now.
17, nobody lives there.
She would have had to pass you to walk up to 37.
Well, then I'm sure she's not at 17, and I will have to check in with her. Thank you so much, Miss Beelzebub. I certainly do appreciate you.
Okay, can I give you anything to go? You barely had any tea.
Oh, no, I'll take that tea to go. Thank you so much.
With my... Do you have a container? Because I would rather you not take one of my cups.
He slams the tea. And by take it with me, I mean take it with me on the interior.
Oh,
Too many
that tea was
container.
extremely hot.
Indeed it was. Oh, yeah.
Roll
Constitution. It was a terrible idea now that I'm thinking of it, but oh dear. Okay. Well, you have a nice day there, Miss Beelzebub.
Holy moly.
You too. And as you leave the house, she closes the door, and her smile slowly turns into a frown as she watches you walk down the Kai.
Yeah, she wanted it.
Like a dog in the circus.
Like a dog in the circus.
Back at the shed outside of 3 Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to break it open again.
You so when you fail a roll like that, it's generally
Just can't do it anymore.
yeah, it's just that you in your overall attempt, it wasn't just like one
then-
bash, your whole attempt failed. Like you
Oh,
you realize
okay.
now that you can't bash it open.
Oh, no.
Sorry,
never mind.
I don't want to derail everything we're going on here, but on the topic of Jessica Biel, do you guys know that she also has a brother named Justin, but is married to Justin Timberlake? You don't think that's weird that her brother's name is also Justin?
It's a little.
I was scrounging for jokes about how to slip in Justin Timberlake in there. But
Feel more than free to slip in Justin Timberlake somewhere.
I tried so hard.
I would
came up with
slip
nothing.
Justin Timberlake wherever he wanted.
I knew.
Well, all I'm saying
I
is
was
that
setting y'all
Justin.
up there.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
I'd
I'm just saying
slip
that
in
Jessica
something.
Biel might be a pervert. I just throwing that out there.
We'll have to ask her.
Okay. If that's the case, I am going to. I guess I'll just go inside.
Robert, I don't know what you're looking
I
at,
guess
but
I'm
whatever
gonna
it is, just shoot
go
it.
inside because I'm not gonna shoot a gun in a neighborhood in the middle of the day,
Somebody's
gonna
played
go
the Hitman
inside.
video games.
and I'm gonna just turn on my lighter and go, PT, you in?
Yes.
Okay. Do I hear? I assume I hear him.
I'm up in the nursery, I think, but I'm staring at a grotesque vision.
Do you want to cover the upstairs and I'll cover this floor?
I'm super already upstairs, my dude.
Then I guess we'll do that. All
All
right.
right.
Just yell if something happens.
Yeah, nope. Something didn't well, something happened, but not to me, but potentially to a small child, and I'm horrified.
Oh. Okay.
You two are both still yelling at this,
Yeah.
this
Oh.
from up and down the stairs.
That's rough.
Can
Wow,
I
how
find the
horrifying.
Can I find
Yeah.
the master, I guess? This is the nursery, so I'll find the master.
So to do that, you'd have to pretty blindly walk around the whole upstairs, at least.
Yeah, that's fine. I got a lighter. I can see my 2 feet walking in front of me.
You gotta do the. Didn't we mention this like last episode? The Kronk walk, like the against the wall thing.
Always
Sorry,
a good
that's
idea.
what it is. Yeah.
So you're leaving the nursery to start poking around upstairs. Robin, what are you doing?
Is it the way is that it's past the stairs to go
There's
to the rest of
there's
the
the
house,
stairs to
or-
go up into the house, and then there's immediately like you can just see like open darkness to the left of the stairs.
I will go that way then.
Okay. You're
I'll go.
yeah. PT, you come to another door. Do you go inside?
I open it.
It is very quickly apparent to be a bathroom,
Okay.
just from the
Use-
tile on the ground and the
Cool.
the
Is
wallpaper.
there anything weird about the bathroom? Is there anything
Are you
in there?
investigating the full
It's
bathroom?
haunted.
Sure.
The toilet seems like it hasn't been cleaned as often as it should have. You suspect that this probably caused arguments between
All right,
the
I'm gonna
parents.
leave the fucking bathroom.
downstairs. Robin Renard, are you just walking directly into the open darkness, or how are you doing this?
Is this a hallway or is it like a big room?
There's stairs going up, and then like there's like the wall by the front door that keeps going, and open darkness like to the left of the stairs.
Then I will hug the wall. I will hug the wall at the entrance. Walk to that corner. I will try to get to the corner.
You get to the corner. The only thing you pass by on the wall is like the boarded up window very clearly.
Can I see how boarded up it is? Like
It's
it just whatever?
extremely tightly boarded up.
Okay.
You
Okay.
suspect
Oh,
they
no,
did
that's
like
fine.
they did like multiple
Somebody
layers,
spent hours.
almost
Yeah, I'm
as
gonna
if their
go- I'm
only
going-
intention was to stop all light from entering the house.
I am going to yell up. It really seems that someone was trying to stop all light.
It's really aggressive.
Like, it's very
Honestly.
also, the fact that they either removed or these people never had light switches, so they don't have any sort of bulbs, is very strange to me.
I would be concerned to see the pigment of the people who lived here.
That's actually a great point.
They would be translucent,
They
I
would-
think.
PT, you come on to the next door. Do you open it?
Taylor got very nervous for a second when we were talking about the pigment of
As if they had not seen sunlight,
The
in a long, long
No,
time.
I
if
get you.
ever.
I understand. Sure, John.
You arrive at the next door, PT. Do you open it?
I do.
As soon as you open it, you hear very quick, like pitter patter, like across the ground right in front of you. It passes fast enough where you don't get to get a glimpse of it even without, like you just don't look down in time, and you have such a small little sphere of light around you that the pitter patter exits it like almost immediately and goes running down the hall behind you, and you hear it like going down the stairs. Robin Renard, you hear the little feet coming down the stairs, and it's like it's
to
not
run towards
Heads up!
with the wall towards the door.
Shoot a hole in one of the windows.
Shoot her!
But that is where we're gonna leave it while we take a quick break.
Oh,
Bam.
Yo,
Hey, audience, you know what you shouldn't do? You know you should not do is worry.
Don't worry.
do
Don't-
not worry.
Don't worry.
Don't
why? Why should we not worry, Shannon?
worry.
Because we'll be right back.
Well-
That's good.
And we're back.
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry.
I hope you didn't worry. Pew, 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 pew,
Pew.
Oh God.
Sorry, we
I'm
spent most of that
horrified.
time making Carl Weezer voices.
No.
Hi, Jimmy.
That's the one.
Dude, that
very
kills me. It's so good.
Okay.
So goddamn good.
So, coming back, not to 3
Oh, yeah, where are we?
Cobra Kai, where you just heard the pitter patter, but over to you at
fucking kill
37
this
Cobra Kai.
Uh-huh. So I had just broken in, and I'm
You're sleuthing around.
sleuthing around. I'm assuming it is not dark in here because I've broken through a window, which is open.
Yes, the windows are not boarded up. There is.
Tight.
So, oh, is that you literally looking around?
I'm looking around. Yeah, I would like. Oh no, I was making sure.
Sorry, I'm like she's doing
Yeah.
a very good job at pretending
but
to look
she's-
around.
She's role playing the shit out of
No,
this.
if I was pretending, I would go. No, but for
Classic.
Why is acting
Oh,
so
I
much
didn't
harder
even
than
say
actually
That was-
doing
that
it?
was
when
in
It's
sync,
like when
guys.
I do. It's like when I listen for something, I do the Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
yeah, but I would like to just take a cursory glance. Can you tell me what the room looks like?
Yes, you broke in through the bathroom window.
Word.
Came in through the bathroom.
That's what got me
What?
before.
That's not a song.
She came in through the bathroom window is a song
Is a song.
by
It's
the
never
Beatles.
been. No.
No, it's not.
Okay.
What? Are you?
Yes. It is.
Uh,
What song
I feel like
is that?
Jorge
Came
has
in
the
through
correct
bathroom
answer to
starting to
that.
feel like
Window
Taylor's
by
not
the
joking.
Beatles. The first line. She came in through the bathroom window.
Okay, so
That's not a
I
fucking
come in
Beatles
through
song.
the.
It is a Beatles
nothing-
song. Okay, we can't do this right now.
Sorry, no, that's not a goddamn Beatles song. What fucking Beatles song? I came
Guess
into
what?
the
I'm
bathroom
putting it-
window.
I'm
so
sorry.
happy
I'm
we have
sorry.
this
Twitch
recorded.
chat.
Yeah,
I'm
do
putting
you
it in
The
know-
song is called "She Came In Through the Bathroom Window." It's also the first line of the song.
Taylor, do you claim to know all like 600 Beatles songs for real, dude? Come on.
Because I do.
Come on.
No, but if someone told me like, oh, you know that great Beatles tune, the Hungry Hungry
Oh,
Caterpillar,
but
mate.
but
Like, I know
Octopus
that's not a
Garden
goddamn
is
Beatles song.
so believable,
Yeah, 'cause that's a
dude.
famous one.
Come
Yeah, 'cause
on.
that was a famous one. Sorry,
Okay,
anyways,
so-
nailed
so I-
us right now. Whatever.
But
I
They
came
also
in
made a
through-
song called "Sea of Monsters."
to
Is that?
paraphrase,
That's
to
in,
paraphrase
Yellow
what
Submarine.
just
It
what
is.
Remy just did. She came in through the bathroom window.
Much
I was
like
gonna do
What
it.
an
The
original
famous
thing to
Beatles
have
song.
happened.
See, yeah, unfortunately, I cared more about the song than about where it would make more sense for her to come in through. So now the bathroom does have a normal sized window that leads directly to the outside.
Yeah, also like was it so the first window next to the front door is the bathroom window like
and
in
it
the
gets
front
you
of the
thinking
house.
about the windows of the house. And
There
you,
are houses like that. I've
Hey,
seen
to
that.
be fair, if you really think about it, that's such a great design because the only time you know you're not going to be able to get to the door is if you're taking a shit. So if you all you got to do is like that one time you can't quite get to the door is you just like pop
Dive.
the curtain open really quick, like okay, it's just the milkman. I don't need to get off the John.
Oh, I see. I
Mhm.
see.
It's actually
anyways.
not a bad idea.
having come in through the bathroom window and thinking about windows in bathrooms and having weird inner monologues as if Conrad was talking to you about the efficacy of having a
I
window
said it
in the
in
bathroom.
Taylor voice.
Or imaginary people that you might meet in a past or
Uh-huh.
future life.
Uh-huh.
Just call me Jesus.
You start thinking about the fact that having circumvented the entire house, there were a surprising number of windows. And even though you didn't see anything out of place, you're now thinking there was like almost wall-to-wall windows in there. And for this year, it's like very uncommon to have that many windows in a home. This is not an era where we have floor-to-ceiling windows, and they weren't that.
It's
but
not
they were,
trendy yet.
they were just a bunch of normal-sized windows, like way too often in the walls.
Okay. So I'm gonna exit the bathroom, which I am currently in.
Yep.
And where does that posit me out? Like can I
Hallway.
okay, can I look around and see a lot of windows from where I am?
You notice that the hallway is perfectly lit because there's like plenty of natural sunlight coming in.
Okay, so there are buttloads of windows everywhere. All right, I'm gonna
Shut up, Jorge. There's
No,
a shit ton of windows.
no. My question was, can I see a lot of windows? And you said, well, there's a lot of natural light, so it's like, okay, so yes, a lot of
the
windows.
hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only the light. You can't directly. Most of the windows don't lead to the hallway. The hallway has like a bunch of rooms
Gotcha.
between it and the outside of the house.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Opposite of the situation happening at 3.
I'm gonna go like peruse the house, and my intention being that I am looking for signs of forced entry, or like blood or viscera, or like anything else that looks like out of place. I know you said stuff was in disarray.
Yeah, everything's been like knocked over and such. You do notice that to save time, we'll say just like the other houses, the front door has been kicked in. The front door, you notice, did have like 2 panes of glass in the wooden door as well.
This was like a systematic like job. They went through, kicked in all these doors and fucking tore everybody's skin off.
So do I find any like blood or anything?
You're still searching the house.
Cool.
Let's cut over to the
Outside
Conrad
of
Hearty,
17.
who's just left.
Yeah.
19.
19. Sorry.
Cobra Kai.
So I'm going to take a look-see to the left. I'm going to take a look-see to the right.
To the left, you see the side of the street where 18 Cobra Kai is, and to the right, you see the street, the side of the street where you're on right now. You're on the sidewalk, walking down.
I'm going to walk up. I'm going to walk up the street. I want to go where the numbers are high.
Towards 37 or down towards 3?
So the high numbers. Toward
Sure.
the high numbers.
High numbers.
Cool.
I want to be an uptown girl.
Yes. You it is.
You don't want to be downtown men like we are.
No.
Ain't just living
not
in
even a
a
little
high
bit.
land.
So it is an uphill walk, and so you're walking down the sidewalk on the nice curvy road. When you think about it, this would be like a really, really killer hill to like longboard down, because you have to like really like you'd be
Yeah,
Sick.
Conrad just
fucking
has the thought
carving
like,
so
if I just put a couple of wheels on a board and let gravity do the majority of the work here, this could be a fun activity for pastime and punks.
Art imitates life, man.
You see a woman in a full jogger suit with brown curly hair and thick square glasses running down the street past you.
I'm just gonna leave her be because I'm not
Just
trying to be a creepy
Look at
man.
it.
Yeah, she very
I
naturally.
do
just,
like one of those like hey Heidi, hey there, how you doing? And then just keep walking.
She doesn't really acknowledge you, and she just jogs past you and goes down the sidewalk.
Fucking shooter, dude.
Terminator run.
No, she can live.
So where are you going?
I'm just walking up. Like I'm trying to find the rest of the group here. We didn't really make a plan B, so Conrad's just
We
trying to
never
find,
make a meeting place. It's the bar. It's always the bar, dude. Come on.
Always the
Come on. It's always the
goddamn
fucking
meeting
bar.
place.
The
So
bar
just
for
trying
which
to,
we
like,
do not have a name.
figure out like, okay, if I were Remy McSquemmy,
Roll luck.
feel like I roll luck. I will roll luck. Nice.
That is a
Nice, dude.
59, and he had a 61, so he was
Wow.
very close.
Cha.
So you're going up the street from 19 Cobra Kai. You're let's say you're crossing 25 Cobra Kai, and you happen to look over and see like a man in a suit very nervously, like he's like walking out his front door, and he drops his briefcase and like papers fly out of it, and he starts like he looks disheveled. You know, he did the thing with his tie where you tie it wrong, so it's like very fat and close up.
And
Right.
then the string, the little
And then
one's
he's got the
hanging
little
down a
thin
lot.
string.
Like a waiter.
Yeah, sure. And he's like picking up all of his papers and putting them back in his briefcase very haphazardly.
Oh, let me help you there, sir. My name is Conrad Hearty. Let me be of assistance, and you are?
Oh no, that's okay. No,
It's too late. I've already got my hands on your papers here. Let
Oh,
me
you
get them
have-
back to you.
You have my papers. Okay. Hi, my name is Thomas.
Thomas what?
Thomas
Thomas-
Paine.
Thomas
All I can
Thomas
think of.
Pickles.
God damn it.
Okay, well, no.
Thomas
Thomas
Pickles.
Nickelodeon is gonna take so many fucking royalties, dude.
Yeah, we're
Fuck it, we don't
toast,
own
dude.
this shit anymore.
We're gonna get slimed so hard.
God, the slime is right in the big
If we got slimed, that would be the honor of your life. So
That's true.
We're gonna get legally distinct oozed.
I don't
we are
know,
not
man.
gonna
I don't
get
want to go to the
slimed.
Forbidden Temple or wherever the fuck they're gonna make me go. God
Yo,
damn
if
it.
fucking Olmec tells me to do anything, I'm fucking out of there, dude.
Look,
No,
I'm
we're-
not saying that we're all
So
that,
scared.
but I
Can I
don't
just-
think Nickelodeon's gonna be coming at us. For
Can I
We're
just-
gonna crush it on Double Dare someday.
iCarly.
can I just take this? Can I
Yes.
can I just take this paper out of your hand, please, sir?
Oh.
Okay, no, of
play the
course. I'm
game?
so sorry. I should have realized earlier that you were trying to do that there. So, absolutely. Can I say it is only common sense, Mr. Is his name Thomas Paine or Thomas Pickles?
Thomas Pickles.
Thomas Pickles.
Okay, so
Or is it
this joke
Stu
isn't gonna work.
Pickles?
Two-word pickle.
Sorry. Oh wait. Above
Look.
board. This is not a different Thomas Pickles. We've already had a Thomas Pickles previously, not on the show.
in
Y'all
this
would
campaign.
only know him as the gun shop owner in
Yes.
Richmond before you came.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait.
So
Okay,
this is the
there we
same
go.
dude.
Same Thomas Pickles?
Yes, you, Conrad Hearty, you recognize him as the same Thomas Pickles you knew to own the gun shop.
Okay, got it. Working in now. Okay, okay, well, Mr. Pickles, if your bread and butter is taking papers from one place to the other, you might want to think of a new profession. Do I know you?
Oh, I recently moved here. Did you live somewhere else? Were you?
Oh, I've lived a good number of places. I feel like you and I have had the pleasure of making one another's acquaintance before. Is that correct?
Oh, maybe. Please don't be mad if I don't know. I forget a
Oh,
lot
no,
of
it
things.
happens all the time. Richmond, that's where it was. I met you in Richmond. You used to own a store that sold firearms.
Yep, that's me.
I believe I purchased a few firearms. In fact, I purchased this one. I point to my inside gun
Oh,
holstery thing.
oh yeah, you're the one that bought the grenade.
Oh, no. Okay, so
No, it's
Oh, I
I'm
had
so
a
sorry,
grenade
I think
I
may have
definitely
used
had a
somebody
grenade,
else.
right? that I threw at one of the.
No, it was you.
I
That was you.
bought a grenade and then I threw it like we were coming out the back of the bank and everybody was like right there and I was like I'm throwing it like 10 feet away from us. Yeah, that was good.
yeah.
Oh,
I
no, you must be thinking of my acquaintance, my associate, perhaps. She was the one
That's
who
right.
bought the grenade.
yeah. They definitely found out. Cause y'all, did you throw the grenade right away?
As a matter of fact, I haven't associated with those people in quite some time, so I unfortunately don't know what transpired after I left your fine establishment, sir. But if we could keep it between us here, we're all trying to make a new start here. So let's be a new start, huh?
I guess I have no other choice since I got fired from my dream job.
Is that a pun? I'm a bit of a poet myself.
No, it wasn't a pun. I got fired from the gun shop, which I loved working at, even though the guns they scared me really, really bad.
I'm so sorry about that, my friend. Okay, well, they all say that all roads lead to Auroraboro eventually.
I'll say
especially
so
if you
because
take-
then the
Okay.
mob was after me because they were mad because I sold a grenade to you and then you used it to get away from them. And then they chased me out of
that
time.
grenade was not sold to me under any circumstance, and we have to be very clear about the fact that grenade was not sold to me.
So do you think I could just go to work now, or are you gonna take that job away from me too?
Damn.
Oh, no, I wouldn't dream of it. In fact, I'm going to walk with you all the way to your place of business and tell them what a fine, upstanding employee that you are.
Oh God, no! We're being
Oh.
followed by the police.
Okay,
I thought
So
we
we
left
just take a
Richmond
walk here.
behind.
I've
So how'd
expended.
you end up here on the West Coast?
Well, I sold you a grenade, and then you used it to get away from the mob, and they chased me out here.
You know what? Perhaps you had a great idea. You have a great day there. We're just going to walk in the opposite direction.
Cool. Tommy Pickles, you see him getting into his car that looks just like everybody else's car.
I
And
take a note of the license plate.
drive away.
Take
Back.
a note of the license plate. I take a note of the license plate.
You note the license plate. back at 3 Cobra Kai. Robin and Renard, you just heard the little pitter patter come scurrying past. And I say little pitter patter, but I feel like it's not little mouse feet.
It's that it's fast.
It's
that it's like skittering.
It is skittering like a mouse, but they're still like they're falling lightly, but you can tell it's bigger. It is like something meaty or slapping across the ground as it goes.
Okay.
I'm going down the stairs
I am running
quickly
to try and
but
cut it
carefully
off.
with my elephant gun drawn.
I am running towards the light of the hall, the front door, because I hear that it's coming down the stairs.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to cut it off, head it off at the pass, sort of thing.
Yeah, you heard it come down the
It's a
stairs
classic
and
maneuver.
like
I hate that cliche.
towards you for a second, but it's like crossed over into the room. So when you're running towards the light, you're kind of going past its path, but past where you know it's already been.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because it like you both like had to, do that kind of thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you're back at the front door. You see PT Sinclair coming down the stairs, and you are both together now.
I'm going to go. It's still in the house. It didn't make a run for it out the door.
I'm gonna in this like front room, probably living room, I'm assuming. I'm gonna like fire my elephant gun at one of the boarded up windows.
Okay.
Just in a desperate attempt to create light in this fucking
You
house.
did not fucking deal with it.
You have a general idea of where the windows are from having done a walk around the house, so you'd have to go into the living room a little bit to do so. Do you do that?
I'm fine with that.
Cool.
Yeah, I just want to go up to it. Yeah.
You do that. I'm always gonna ask when you do stuff in case I ever do want to like spring a trap on you when you're doing that. But you do walk over to the living room window, and your elephant gun just blows right through it, And then like there's like the chunks of wood open up, and now you have like a small stream of light into what is very clearly a living room.
Cool. Do I get a bead on this fucking gremlin?
No.
Okay.
Robin, you can feel that, like you heard it crawl through this living room and then like down towards the rest of the house somewhere.
Okay. So I'll come up to PT and I will point that out. I will say that it went down. Seems to have continued deeper into the house.
Okay. Robert, would you like to take a walk with me?
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Let's do it.
Are y'all just like the Hearty boys with your lighters, just like slowly going through the house with your guns out? I guess the Hearty boys didn't have guns, but
More like the Hardly boys.
I think PT is looking more like a Nancy Drew, but yes.
yeah, Nancy Drew with an elephant gun.
Yeah, Nancy drew an
Yeah,
elephant
Nancy
gun
Drew's
out of her
hard
purse
as
and
fuck
killed
now, dude.
the son of a bitch who trapped her in a staircase.
Yeah, I feel
Nancy
like
Drew has a CW show now, dude.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
maybe that CW show would be
Does
more
she?
successful if they gave
out
her
an
an
elephant
elephant gun.
I feel like most series would be more successful if they just added an elephant gun.
Why do you think Supernatural is the American treasure that it is? Back at 37 Cobra Kai.
Okay. What was I doing?
I don't know.
I
You're walking around the very well lit.
Oh, I was
house.
The
noticing a
very
bunch of
well lit,
windows,
all
yeah.
windows.
I was looking for
Very
blood.
well lit.
Did I find any blood?
Oh yeah,
I'm
you're
still looking.
you're inspecting the entire house.
Yeah.
She was actually able to just investigate.
I'm not. Yeah. No, I'm investigating. I'm inspecting everything. I was gonna say like no, I'm just looking for blood, but like yeah, I might as well look at all the other shit while I'm at it.
You come across that as you continue to move your way through the house, you start notice there's windows on the inside of the house too. They still look like normal windows, but they're just in the inner walls of the house, even though they look like outer house windows. And you start to see a lot of mirrors
So they're like
as well.
like windows from one room into another room.
Yeah, or like just like in
Cool.
the hallway, there'll random be a window through there, and you see that there are a lot of mirrors also as you start passing through, and it's not until you get to the second floor of the house that you find one room that is in the center of the entire floor plan on the second floor, where all of the windows and mirrors lead to a situation where there's one room in which you can kind of see outside of the house in all directions. You can kind of see everything that's happening outside of the house because it's just all these different windows and mirrors have led into a situation where you're able to peek all around. And in the center of that room, there is a platform with towels all around it. And on top of it is what we have come to call the banana. It is the perfectly skinned just corpse. No skin here, though.
Oh, you found the fruit.
You found the whole banana, not the peel.
Okay.
Oh, horrible.
This is
Oh
unpleasant.
god. The fruit of a human being.
It's like the bodies exhibit.
Really thought that the cops would take care of this, but I guess there are none.
It's
so
it's like it's on top of the platform.
Are we talking platform like a what do they call it? Like a pallet, like a wooden pallet?
It's a little taller than that, but it's definitely made out of wood, and it's been like crudely constructed in there. It's not like well, you can tell it's not like a master architect came and built the house this way. You know, like everything's been kind of forced in there. Hence why the windows look like outdoor windows and everything. And the body on there is like mostly on there, but the platform's not big enough to hold the entire body, so like the limbs are kind of hanging over it.
Do I recognize the body?
No, I mean, you can
I
see
tell
that
if it's like a young, old man, woman?
it is from the
Click a
shape of
name.
it,
No,
you
I'm
can
just
tell it's like a younger male, but that's about it. Even if you knew the person, you can see that you wouldn't be able to tell who it was.
Okay.
All of their skin is gone.
Yeah,
Let's see.
they look like Frank for most
Yeah.
of Hellraiser, right?
Word.
The nice
Alright.
gooey red skin.
Oh,
So
he's
I'm
all
going to-
sticky and jelly.
So there's.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's no like pockets of like there's no clothing that I can root through.
Sorry, you said pockets, and I'm like, in their meat, like what?
No, there's no like I'm assuming it's just like the flesh and not like clothing on top of it. That seems like it would be
All
annoying.
hail the
Okay.
new flesh. It's just
They would have had to peel the person and then put their clothes back on.
Like,
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh, and they're all
since-
sticky, you know, like when you get jelly in your pockets.
So is
Ew.
it like the room
sorry,
is
like when you have jelly, like
jelly
not,
pockets?
not if you ever, when you have
When
jelly
you
in
do
your
that,
pocket.
the
Yeah.
one
So
of
you got
the
a little
many times
jelly
that
packet,
has
and
happened.
someone like gives you a quick dead leg, but you had like a jelly thing in your back pocket. Like it's like that, but all over.
If
Okay,
you're questioning
so-
this, I dare you. If somebody tells you to put a jelly in your pocket, to not put the jelly in your pocket. There's
Don't put a
something
jelly in your
incredibly
pocket.
attractive about it.
So by the room is like surrounded by windows that I can look out of. Do you mean like it's the only thing on the second floor and I can literally see 360, or it's just like a corner room
No.
where it's mostly like windows where I can see out?
From inside that room, you can't directly see outside. What you have is a bunch of mirrors set up all around it that are reflecting the view from other mirrors throughout the house that eventually lead out to the outside. So you can see 360 around the house
That's fucking
in
cool.
little mirrors
Yeah.
all around you.
Okay, I'm gonna look, since I can't see anything from this body. I'm gonna look, do a scan of all the mirrors and see if I can spot anybody outside.
You see a woman in a full tracksuit with brown curly hair and thick square glasses.
She's
just taking
Does
laps.
everyone in the neighborhood look like her, or is there just one woman jogging around repeatedly?
You don't know.
Everyone in the neighborhood looks exactly the same and
It's
is exactly
hard
as
to tell.
cagey as the
Like-
last one.
Sorry,
Gosh, for fuck's sake now.
Shannon takes notes on these episodes so we have summaries. She's not making paragraphs. This is just a wall of text I'm looking at.
No,
over
these
there.
are paragraphs. I'm not tabbing.
There's no intent.
Green
Because-
juice, guava juice.
because-
birthday cake, something large fries, chocolate shake.
Because
Just-
literally since we split up, it's like 3, 37, 19, 3. You know, it's like two
Right.
sentences. So I'm not bothering to indent. So it's just single space text. I'm almost at the end of page 2. Normally I'm not this detailed, to be fair, but like,
To be fair.
but also a lot is happening today. You know, some days we play and we're like, cool, it took 30 minutes to order a bottle of vodka at the bar.
That's because Slim Jim is so charming.
He's just so damn charming.
For saying
Yeah,
his
you
name
know,
right.
I just walk up wanting a
really-
beer,
I
and I end up
purposely
telling him my
say
life
that.
story and getting a second mortgage on my house. It's just one of those guys.
Okay, so
Over
I
at it's now on the street in front of
25.
25 Cobra Kai. You're watching the car whose license plate you've noted drive away. That had Thomas Pickles inside of it.
Do we have to
Okay, so I'm going to
protect
continue
Tommy
walking
Pickles?
in that opposite direction, trying to find the rest of my group. You know what? Screw it. I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back to town. Going back to town. Because they will find me in town. Because this is ridiculous. No one told me what the second
Yeah,
location
in
was.
like a year.
Well, we have one more house to check out.
I'm going to go.
Hey,
Would Conrad
Okay.
have gone and
Too
checked
late.
out?
I'm gonna- okay.
No, you're gonna get us in trouble.
I'm going to go back to town. I already said I'm going back to town. God damn it. I'm going back to town.
We're gonna get punished.
I'm
There's
just
gonna be
saying
another
it's
horse
not
monster.
out of the realm of possibility that Conrad,
Well,
of his
now
own
it is because you
volition,
fucking said
would
it,
have
John.
wanted
Thanks
to
a
get
lot,
the last
buddy.
one.
Jesus
Y'all-
Christ.
Y'all, I'm so sorry, but I just saw John Paul fart.
Paul Fart did it.
Thank you very much.
It's very funny.
they're talking about something in the chat.
Oh, very funny.
I'm gonna queue up a punishment for PT Sinclair,
No.
and I'm gonna.
It's outside. Okay, so what I'm hearing is it's not possible that Conrad would have thought to maybe go to the last house.
That was
Not the issue at hand. You tried to influence my
Yeah.
decision above table.
yes, which is why I'm also going to queue up a gift for Conrad Hearty for being a good boy and
Damn.
not taking.
Damn right.
Teacher
Not
He's
taking-
respect.
daddy's boy.
If he had just independently thought, like, oh shit, there's another house, that's one thing, but
Yes.
not. Maybe you
I'm
should
just
go
a
to the other
daddy's
house.
boy.
Because it is.
Sorry,
I'm.
Jim.
When
We are
y'all-
inherently connecting
We
our
gotta
our
keep up
above
with
world
punishment,
people to our
Jim.
characters.
To
in
be
a-
fair-
in a-
to be
in
fair-
an insane way.
To
I
be
like
fair,
it.
Jorge, you have also said, like, when Taylor described something, you said that Remy McSquemmy saw Taylor's
Taylor
inside of her
actually-
head.
Ooh, wait a minute.
So, just saying.
So
No, but when
really,
it's-
Where do you draw the
it's
line?
now
How am I
completely
supposed
when
to
it's
know?
things that don't affect decision making, right? When somebody's
Then-
making
then
funny
every
comments,
time-
then you
okay.
hear them.
Okay.
If it's they're trying to get you to do something, that's where we have.
I
a
mean,
problem.
PT Sinclair also has clairvoyance, so can't he just be like,
Yeah, of course. He absolutely can. He
want me
has
to roll
to
clairvoyance?
He would have to roll
He
some
can
sort
just
of
go-
clairvoyance skill first. He has
Is it
to
my
say,
turn?
You'd have to say, "I want to psychically
my
tell him."
I want to psychically send the number 69 to Conrad Hearty.
And all he
Nice.
would feel is nice, but it's
On a successful roll,
Nice.
Conrad would just be, oh, nice.
Oh. God, I don't know what it was, but that was nice.
so. Where in town is Conrad Hearty going?
First place that comes to mind is the little diner where he met Eggs.
Eh,
Sunny egg.
Funny egg.
Sunny Eggs.
That's where
He's gonna
Sunny
go right
Egg
to the
was from.
diner.
cool. Back at 3 Cobra Kai.
We're doing the Hardly boys, walking down the hallway. I'm going to listen for any pitter patter.
I'm
You
listening as hard as my old ears can muster.
you hear the pitter, like you catch up to the pitter patter and like doors, like little doors opening and closing, and then all of a sudden you hear the pitter patter stop, and then there's like a
Was that a licking of the chops?
I don't know how well you could hear that. It is like
I
a
didn't hear that one.
it is like a munching very quickly.
Oh, like a
Like a
munching.
Is this downstairs somewhere?
It's down. It's on the first floor. Yeah,
If I'm
Is there
walking
a,
you're
into an
right outside the
incidental
door
queued-up
where you can
punishment.
hear it from.
is there another window? Okay, I would like to go into the room where it's coming from.
You open the door, and you enter the room, and you're in your little sphere of light, and you can hear the sound coming out from the darkness somewhere.
I'm gonna put my hand on the wall near the door and hope that this room might have a light switch on it.
For the love of God.
You feel around, and there's no light switch.
Oh, I don't even get
This
it.
was the worst house.
There's
What a
no
strange
code in
house.
this town.
Robert,
How
we
did
should have
they-
gone to 69.
Nice.
Yeah, would have been nice. You're right.
Nice.
God damn it, we've said that so many fucking times
I want
today.
to just fire my gun at a wall, hoping I hit a window.
Okay.
What are you guys in a dark place? I haven't been paying attention. No,
We're in
I'm
a
kidding.
pitch black-
I'm kidding.
Roll luck.
We're in a dark place mentally. Got this. Got this world fame.
I super don't.
Super does not have it. He needed a
So,
32. He rolled a
You
67.
fire your elephant gun. You hear clearly the sound of it hitting a wall, but the flash of the gun also lights up the room for just a moment, and you see one of the cupboards open, and inside of it there's a bunch of debris, but mainly you see like a pack of crackers busted wide open, and holding it is a little red skinless jelly baby. Just like shoving crackers in its mouth, and with the flash, it like looks over to you. See it like turn at you real fast, but it's just the flash of your gun, and then you're back to pure darkness, except for your sphere. And then you hear the little pitter patter like
Oh my god!
come down.
Terrifying.
From the
Oh my god! No way! Close the door.
and
Just
then
close
you
the
hear like a weird little, and it starts pitter pattering towards you very quickly.
Nope. Backing out.
I'm gonna
Backing
push
out, close-
Pinky back,
door
and I'm gonna
closed.
close the door. in
Closing
front
door
of us.
behind.
Yeah, like,
Let's cut over to
Fuck all that.
20,
oh
37.
God.
37. Okay, so I
is
found the
bad.
peel. I looked through the mirror windows and
This is
saw
really
the
bad.
lady.
You could also see like the backyard and the other houses
Yeah.
and like the general street, but like that's the only
nothing immediately
moving object you
weird.
saw,
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna investigate like around the platform, like around the room, like see if there's like a trail of blood heading anywhere, or like anything weird like under this platform, or any like I'm suspecting that this is like a cult like thing, since it has such a weird setup and it's like a body on a platform. So I'm gonna look around for like symbolic shit, you know?
Yeah. There are two things you notice. One, the cloths and towels that are all surrounding the elevated platform.
The what towels?
Like the cloths and towels
Cloth.
and towel.
Cloths.
Cloths.
Oh, like cloth.
Like cloth.
Like pieces of cloth.
It's like pieces of cloth.
It's like
rags and
cloth.
towels.
Like clothes without the okay.
Yeah, they're all dirty. They're crusted over with some sort of substance. It's like they're tough, like they're crispy.
Disgusting.
And you also notice that there is a trail of blood leading from the platform out of the room.
I am gonna follow that trail.
You follow it around the house until you come to a door in the hallway.
I open the door. I try the door.
It is open.
I take out my shotgun and open the door very slowly.
You open the door very slowly, and it does like the...
Yeah. Yep.
Even though you're opening it very slowly, as soon as the light enters the closet, you get scared for a second because it looks like there's a man going like, ah, but it's really just...
Appeal.
It's a full peel of a man like hung up in the closet, and it just looked like he was yelling because he doesn't have the eyes or the teeth yet. It's just like hanging.
Ew.
This This is the worst thing that's ever happened.
This is horrible.
This episode.
It's worse than the puke monster. I thought I was going
Monster
softer
was-
here.
The amount of
Puke
comparisons.
monster was
to-
more cartoony than this.
Okay.
It was compared to the Amoeba
This
Boys.
is
He wore a
horrifying.
fedora. This
I-
is just like horrid.
So I also now have found 2 peels in this room where in this house where supposedly only one person has been murdered.
Where's the second peel?
In the room that I was just in.
That was the banana.
That was a fruit.
Yeah,
That
you
That
found
was the
fruit.
fruit.
That
That was
was
the
a
innards
muscle
of the peel.
Oh, sorry. You said
found the
banana,
purple fruit.
and I was
Yeah.
like the
It's the skin.
banana peel. Okay,
No,
that
I
was
mean,
unclear.
yeah. So there's
Okay.
banana versus banana peel.
Okay.
You've just now found the peel. You were looking at the banana.
Cool. I guess in this gross summary, I will refer to them as the
This is-
peel and the fruit because this is
Yes.
disgusting.
I thought it would help soften the blow a little bit if we
Oh,
kept
God.
referring to them as
If
banana
we kept
and
the
peel.
metaphor.
I'm gonna do
Alex
a
eats
fruit
banana and
Right.
parentheses innards. There we go. Okay.
And let's cut over to Conrad Hearty, who has just arrived at, what did you say?
the diner.
The diner.
Where
The diner.
Sunny
The
Egg.
diner.
Where I met Sunny Egg.
I thought you went there with Slim Jim.
No,
I did go there. No, I went there to
Yes.
meet Slim Jim,
Yes.
and I went with Robin Renard,
Where
and then
we
we
met
Sunny Egg,
Sunny Egg.
after I talked to Slim Jim.
Gotcha.
I specifically asked to order eggs, and they said we don't have any.
Gotcha.
We've got one. His name
So
is Sunny.
now
They have a
I'd
Sunny.
like to order.
Who was eating eggs?
Oh.
Now I'd like to order
Poor fucker.
myself a full plate of eggs and hash browns.
Can you
And I'd
order
like
that?
to with a strong black coffee. And do they sell beer at this diner?
They do.
So
2 beers.
this is a wild
Coffee and
brunch
2
you've ordered for
beers,
yourself.
dude? Woo.
The-
That's a post hangover brunch
Triple
right there.
fisting a coffee
You like
and 2
chug
beers.
2 beers
Yeah,
and then
when
you're
you
like,
do
cool.
like all 3 together at the same time.
The waiter's like, hey man, I can get you all that stuff, but Sonny's gonna be mad if you eat all the eggs.
No, you don't understand. I don't want every single egg. I just want every single egg that you could cook and then put reasonably on this one plate.
Yeah, so I meant he orders a lot of eggs. Like a lot of eggs. Like I'm not sure his last name's actually Egg. I know he says his name is Sonny Egg, but I think it has more to do with how many eggs he eats. I'm worried about if you don't leave him
To a boy or a girl? Am I talking to a boy or a girl?
boy.
Okay, look here, boy. Are you telling me that I can't order
He
eggs
looks younger now.
at the diner?
Became
He
younger
turns
when
into
you
a
look-
baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're telling me I can't order eggs at a diner because someone is gonna also order the eggs at the diner?
You absolutely can. We will make you the eggs. I'm just telling you that most people here don't order eggs because Sonny tends to get kind of mad.
Okay, well, Sonny can turn his little side up and walk his attitude right out the door because I'm gonna order a damn plate of eggs and have myself a good time. Now, I'd like 2 pieces of rye toast, dry with butter on the side, hash browns, 2 sausage links, now that you mention it, and all the eggs. 2 of them sunny side up, 3 of them over medium, 4 of them scrambled. Thank you very much.
Coming right up, sir.
Thank you.
9 eggs have been ordered.
I'm not gonna lie, I just ordered my dream breakfast.
You look over and see sitting next to you at the bar is already like unlike the rest of the townsfolk who seem all like cartoonish and like out of place and weird and they have this or that going on. This guy seems like a good old-fashioned, rugged, like noir detective.
Well, hello there, stranger. May I ask why you're looking at me pensively?
He's just drinking a mug of black coffee
Egg cream.
and having a
Oh.
cigarette. And he looks over at you. Yes, he has he has his fedora on the counter, and he's like, they call me Prize Johnson.
Oh,
Really?
Mr. Johnson, you can call me Mr. Hearty. Conrad Hearty.
Call me Prize.
Prize.
I'll call you
like
a prize.
First prize.
What?
Like surprise.
Prize like first prize.
Like first prize, not like surprise.
Oh, okay.
I can call you Prize. There's no reason to not call you what you prefer to be called there. They
Does,
call me Hearty.
good
Conrad
job.
Hearty.
He does one of those the Bruce Lee like finger
Oh,
thumbs. It's
Okay.
like, I get the feeling you're in on a mystery.
That is an interesting thing
Yo.
to say to a new person that you've just met in a diner. But as a matter of
This
fact,
guy.
you are correct.
I'm one of the reporters in town. I work for the Daily Beagle. I'm a freelancer.
I have heard of your fine publication, and may I say I have quite a few things to say. May I bend your ear and buy your breakfast?
I
Quite an offer.
never say no to free breakfast.
Yeah, right? Me
Okay.
neither.
So the first thing I'd like to know is why you decided to slander me and my associates in the most recent edition of the Daily Beagle.
Oh my god.
Sir, I'm a freelancer.
Well, that sounds fine. So if you could freely lance the information that I need across to me, that would be fabulous.
If you can
that was
feel-
a sweaty metaphor, but you are the right.
It was a sweaty metaphor.
if you can prove that they slandered you, I'll walk right up into that office with you and shoot every last one of them.
What?
Fuck.
First of all, they're going to have to prove, because the burden of proof is on them as people reporting this as true information, that we melted horses. Now, I have to ask you, have you ever heard of such a ridiculous thing that horses could be melted? Could you describe to me a single substance on the planet Earth that God himself made 5,000 plus years ago that would melt a horse, that would be easily accessible to people in the middle of a street? This sounds like absolutely the most nonsensical journalistic nonsense that I've ever heard in my whole 30-odd something years.
Conrad, can I call you Conrad?
You may.
I don't like to tug around. You know, if we want to sit around and do this whole jerk, I did this, I did that. You know, we can do that. And
No. We don't have to do that because I didn't do that.
Look.
So we can just get past the whole rug and tugging.
We both know where you're at with stuff. That's old news. I don't care about old news. That's history. You want to talk about
So you're
new
not
news?
going to walk right into that office like you just offered to do.
I guess history is just old news, isn't it?
Yes.
No, you
That's
tell
just the
me
hits.
that we can bring down the whole newspaper. That's new news. But you tell me you have a new mystery for me. That's also new news. I can play with either one of those. You wanna come?
As a matter of fact, history for you.
If you want to correct the horse story, I mean, I got my own note. I got my notes here, so we can go down that route, or we can go down your new route. It is up to you.
So, if it's new news that you're into, let me tell you about what Harold Heralds is heralding.
He pulls the pen out from behind his ear, licks it straight down his tongue, and flips
The
open
whole
Why?
his
thing,
notebook.
like just
Yeah.
from tip to stem.
Instead of doing the dab, he does the yep, and he flips open his notebook.
He just goes.
I feel
Ticonderoga number 2.
sometimes I kind of
Macho
feel
Man.
sometimes I kind of feel like Jorge puts into these characters things that he wishes he could do. like I feel like I feel like
Just
Jorge
like
just
lick a-
sits there like,
Wanting to deep throat pens.
man,
really
wouldn't
assaulting
it
a
be
pencil.
if I just
Yeah,
but I'm here, so he's like,
He can't do that.
If
I'm-
that were true, then
oh.
everybody would walk around with a can of Play-Doh sucking it out. Like,
That's
wait, what?
Yup.
have you ever eaten
Yup.
Play-Doh, dude?
No questions
No.
asked.
Good
Come back.
enough, dude.
Go back there, man.
No, it's
go
not
back
good
there.
enough.
As a
Go
child,
back there.
go back there. I promise you.
It's only salty. It has
But you
no
can
other
make
good
it look like
characteristics.
whatever you want.
Oh my god.
It is quite salty. Back at what is it? Where are we at now? That was Taylor's. So he left the street and he was last,
So
and then
it's
we're
time
back at
for
3.
Three.
Cobra Kai.
Do you have a firebomb do we
Be nice if
think
you
that
guys had a
this thing-
grenade.
Well, Jorge, this thing is contained in the room, right?
Yeah, so we closed the door on it.
Or is this like an open floor plan and we've just closed off an exit?
Well, you had
What do we
let's see,
hear?
we had entered the. It was in the kitchen. It was very clearly the kitchen.
Yeah.
You entered it. You were looking around. You found it when you like shot off the gun because you had heard it
Yeah.
in there. You
Right.
haven't actually investigated the full room, so you're not sure whether there's a door that leads out of it or not.
Fuck.
But we're not hearing like pitter patter near the door because you said it was coming towards us.
You had
but
heard
we
it coming
closed
towards
it.
you, and you do not hear it like slamming up against the door or anything.
Perfect. Good. Okay.
But you
So-
also
so there
didn't hear
was-
it like running away necessarily.
We should get out of here.
Should we just leave, or should we like try and kill this? Like, do we think that this is a baby, or
How
do
about
we think
this?
this is a creature that used to
How-
be a baby?
How about this? The whole
question.
the whole skinless jelly thing is very much scaring me. I would say if we run into it again, let's try to determine if it's a hostile or not. And if it's just a baby with no skin, we'll figure it out. But if it's scary and evil, we'll kill it.
Wait, so you want to go? You do want to go back in?
No, I want to leave. I want to
Okay.
quietly close the front door and maybe blow out the windows or go somewhere else for a crowbar and pull all the window blocks down and get some light in there if we're going to go back.
I'm amenable to that.
All right. We're going to start heading towards the front door then.
Yeah, like pretty quickly.
Yeah.
with some haste. Yeah,
So you're running towards the front door.
yeah.
Let's cut over to
37.
37 Cobra Kai.
Okay, so I just found the peel in the closet.
It almost sounds like an affirmation
hallway
as
closet.
opposed to.
Okay, so in the
We're going
coat
over
closet,
37 Cobra Kai.
in the linen closet is the
Do
peel.
37 Cobra Kais. And you'll
Well, I don't think it was a linen closet because those usually have the shelves with which to store
yeah, that's
folded
true.
up linens.
Okay, so like a coat closet.
It's a coat
So like
closet.
in the coat closet in the hallway. Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna do one of the like
It just like hangs there.
slowly close the door again
Oh.
and just like okay. So yeah, I need somebody else to see this. Okay. So I'm gonna I'm gonna reopen the door and just see if there's like a trail leading back out of it, I guess. I know there was like a trail of blood leading into the closet. Is there like anything else around?
Yeah, you notice that there's like the trail of blood that from the room that you were just in leading into the closet, and then like a different one leading out in a different direction.
Okay, I'm gonna follow the other one. Shotgun still drawn, like doing the like slow walk, you know.
Keep in mind, as you're going through the house, it is still like there's lots of weird. There's still like the windows everywhere and the mirrors. And there's no one place where you can look everywhere like you could in that one center room.
Yeah.
As you're walking, it is like bizarre because you do keep getting weird glimpses of like the outside, even though you're like deep in the house on the second floor.
Yeah.
You do come to a study, which is where the blood trail ends. And I say it's a study because it has like the desk and like a couple library shelves, and in the middle of it, it's like the desk chair is knocked over, and in the center there is like the pool. It's not a pool. It's like a spot of dried blood.
Okay. Is there anything else in like anything that looks like a murder? I'm gonna look around the room for like anything that looks like a murder weapon or like anything like that.
Roll spot hidden.
Success. Regular success.
Wow.
You
Whoa.
do find like there's a shard of metal on the ground. And having worked with many metals, you notice that it's like the snapped off tip of some sort of knife or dagger or sword or some sort of like, metal blade object. Like,
Mhm.
by tip, I don't mean like tiny little tip, but like, like a sizable
Yeah.
snapped off piece.
I'm going to take one of my many bandanas and like
Just
again,
go.
like wrap it
A
around
whole
my
slew of
hand,
them.
pick it up,
Full
and then
laundry.
like use the bandana to wrap around the metal and tuck it into
I'm
my
gonna assume
jacket
you use the
pocket.
same one that you used on your hand.
Yeah.
To,
Yeah. And I'm gonna like wrap it up and tuck it in my pocket.
back at the Taylor's place.
The diner.
Diner.
The diner.
diner.
The diner where Conrad Hearty is.
Yes.
Just call it Taylor. Call the diner Taylor's
Yeah.
place, I guess.
I'm down with it.
I don't-
As long as I got eggs, I'm fine. That's all I plan to do until I find something that tells me the other other adventures are.
This journalist was
Yeah,
I assume that
talking
you
to
had
this
just finished
guy.
telling him the whole deal with the Bananaman.
Yes. With the Bananaman and the Cobra and on Cobra Kai.
Cool. He's like, cool. As soon as you finish your breakfast, I'll head out with you, and we'll solve this sucker together.
And I go, consider it done. And like whatever amount is still on the plate is now pushed forward from me.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
There's no way that I speak that is appropriate for this time period. You head out with
Amazing.
the rugged journalist.
What was the rugged journalist name?
Prize
Prize.
Johnson.
Prize
Johnson. So Prize Johnson and I, we head on out. We have a good time. And we're going to
Heading
Figure
back
out.
to Cobra Kai.
Great time.
Finally, in 3, Cobra Kai.
Actively leaving.
Yeah, if we see the light of the door, we are running out.
You
of
are
it.
quickly walking towards the rectangle, like light of the front
like
door.
mall mom power walking.
And so it's that rectangle, right, of light, and then you
Yep.
see go,
no.
Oh God.
and you run. It happens right when you're about to reach it, so you stop right in front of it, and both of your lighters together create a sphere of light that is covering it, and you see a full red jelly. I keep calling them jellymen. They're not made out of jelly. They're skinless.
Skinless, yeah.
Horrible.
So
Yeah.
you can
The
see all the
skin men.
muscles and sinew and like the wet blood on that meat.
How many of them are
Yeah.
there?
Like jelly.
It's just one. I'm just saying in general. I've been saying jelly, but it's not like it was a literal jelly baby. It was like a weird, gross, skinless muscle baby. And the man had just like closed the door, and he says nothing, and he like starts reaching out for you, and like kind of stumble walking forward, and that's where we'll leave it for this week.
Some Kojima-esque
Fine.
bullshit.
Yeah, it is Kojima-esque, isn't it? Yeah.
Really is rough.
I don't
Literally
know what
do not
that
know what
is.
Kojima
Is
is.
that a
Called
game?
the Forgotten Sons, and they
Yeah,
represent
he's a
post
designer of
World War One
games.
America.
Hideo
and it's
Kojima.
a very
Yeah, he's
Game
got
designer.
a
Metal Gear
type.
Solid,
He's
yeah.
got a type of thing that he likes to do. He just
Sounds
made
like my
what's the
kinda guy.
walking simulator?
He's
he just
he's
made?
definitely your kind of guy. That much I
Actually,
can
yeah.
tell you.
What was the most recent game?
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding, yeah.
Death Stranding, yeah. What do they
Norman
call it?
Reedus,
Like the
yeah.
Grand Theft Auto of walking simulators.
The Gran Turismo of walking.
Gran
Gran
Turismo.
Turismo
Yeah.
of walking simulators.
Yo,
yeah.
Gran Turismo was fun. Surprisingly fun for just like, ooh, I want to get a slightly better Mazda. Okay.
Oh yeah, but it's good. So everybody, if you like what you're seeing here and you want to find out any more information, you can always reach out to us on our wiki, outlaws&old-ones.com.
You want to hit that one more time?
Is it
Jorge, remind everybody what the URL of our wiki is.
what I made it? I'm supposed to remember what it's called too.
Yes.
Yup.
I posted it.
Look, if you Google Outlaws and Old Ones and fandom, you will find our wiki where we constantly are updating all of the information that we get because otherwise we can't keep it straight. We
Don't
can't
worry,
keep it straight
Shannon's-
without you.
Shannon is typing things at random.
It
in the
is
search bar.
it is outlawsandoldOnes.fandom.com.
.com.
Excellent, excellent. Also, if you've missed any episodes and it's been more than 2 weeks, you can now find us on our new YouTube page, which is also youtube.com/The Outlaws Network. Or if you just
No,
YouTube
no. We're
Outlaws.
the channel is the Outlaws Network, but I don't think YouTube gives you those nice short links, or I don't know
Yeah.
how to do it.
No,
You tell me.
I don't
The
think
Outlaws
they
Network.
no,
I'm
they
so
give you
sorry,
weird
everybody.
strings.
I've had a bit to drink tonight, so you will find us on YouTube by using the search function on YouTube and searching the Outlaws Network, and you will find us. If you like what myself, Brian, or our keeper Jorge have to provide, you can find us on our website, r-we-friends.com,
.com.
or you can find us on our podcast, Are We Friends, available wherever major podcasts are found.
And if you wanted perfect intros and outros, go somewhere else, because that's not what we have.
we ain't got time for
No
that.
idea what you're talking about.
We like it honest and raw here.
Gotta keep it loosey goosey.
Wrong.
If you like me, I have a podcast with my sister called Downtime with John and Emily. You can find us wherever podcasts are found by searching Downtime with John and Emily. You can also find us on our website, getdowny.com, or on Instagram and Twitter, both at Downey Siblings, DOWNEY, siblings like brothers and sisters.
Perfectly manicured. Horrible.
If you like the
Thank you.
art that you saw
Way
today,
better.
you can find it on at Wormtongue, spelled with a U, unlike our next title card, on Instagram. And we'd like to thank Ethan Gustafson for the use of his music, and you can find him at Some Point Sound on Instagram.
And you can find me at Shannon Blarnen on Instagram. I like to post memes. Please make sure that you follow this channel on Twitch.
Yes.
Twitch.tv/The Outlaws Network. You will get a notification every time we go live, which is usually Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Sometimes it is not, just like today. Today it is Wednesday when we are recording.
But even when
Sometimes
no
this
matter
will
what,
happen.
The show will go on.
Yes,
at
we will.
7 p.m. Eastern Time.
You can
And
on our
always
channel.
catch us on our channel Thursdays at 7 p.m. We will always have at least one person in the chat hanging out. Please come say funny shit to us. Please come up with a name for a bar.
Name our
Please,
bar.
somebody name the fucking bar. I'll give you some money. Give you a little bit of money.
Oh my
Just
God.
a little bit of money.
So we'd like to leave you tonight with two opportunities. The first opportunity is to be a good person and follow this channel, and the second opportunity is to be a bad person and not follow this channel. Jorge, would you like to take us out?
Those are your only options.
Yeah, well,
Those are your only options.
the Twitch channel following thing is more so that we can have our videos constantly streaming and less for clout. Because we obviously don't care about that.
I'm only in it for the clout.
We obviously don't care about
For the record.
Well, I would love to have a channel where our videos can be playing constantly. Anyways, I've been your keeper, Jorge.
I have been the rambunctious Remy McSquemmy, but also I'm Shannon.
Come on, guys.
I
We
am
can do
Taylor
this.
as Conrad. Now,
I'm Brian as Robin Renard.
I'm John, and I've been the world famous P.T. Sinclair.
Thanks for watching.
See you next week.
See you later, fuckers.
Hey,
Pew, 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 pew.